Hello. In this video I'm going to give you a quick overview of how I've implemented ORC handicaps in HalSail. What I've done is I've set up a little bit of data, and if you look at the list of classes that I've set up two classes. I've set up a standard IRC class and I've set up an ORC class. So this is the new type of handicap which is just coming into HalSail now. If you look at the details of how I've set up the ORC class, you'll see here it is. I've chosen the handicap type ORC and just called it ORC class, and most importantly I've ticked this box here which says, does this class use triple ratings for ORC? Tick that. If you don't tick that, it will just use one number for ORC, not the triple number system. Now let's have a look at the boats that I've put in. Let's have a look at the crosstab of boats and classes. So here we are. I've got 9 boats in my boat register, and what I've done is I've put all of the boats in each of the classes, the IRC class and the ORC class. Note that in the IRC class I've just got the usual type of handicap, so there's only one handicap, no handicap to start at a different time, and the value is 0.882 for this particular boat in the IRC class. I've actually given all the boats the same number in the ORC class as their medium handicap, but if you look at the values in the ORC class, you'll see that for each boat there is both a low, a medium and a high handicap, which you can edit individually. If you want to change the handicaps over time, you can add a new handicap. So the new handicap to start 08/23/05 on the 22nd of January, and you can have a whole new set of low, medium and high handicap values to start at that particular time. Let's delete those. So we go down again, a different set of low, medium and high handicaps for this boat. Now let's try putting in some results. So let's go to results, into new results, and I've got a set of results which I'm going to put in for the 4th of June. Here we are. So on the 4th of June we've got a race scheduled for our ORC class. It's race 5 in the summer series. Select that and go to enter results. And the first thing that happens, you notice, is that just as before you're asked for the race officer's name and the wind speed and wind direction, but you're also now asked for which version of the handicap you want to use, the low wind speed, the medium wind speed or the high wind speed. Anyway, let's just fill this box in. So it's me entering, I'm the race officer. Let's say we got a wind between, say, 11 and 17 knots, and you will notice that as I change these maximum and min wind speeds, the handicap version here changes, and what it does is it takes the average of the minimum and maximum wind speed, and if that is 9 knots or below, it will use the low wind speed handicaps. If it's between 9 and 14, it uses medium, and if it's above 14, it uses high. So if we change the minimum wind speed here to 12, so that the average is now above 14, you get the high wind handicaps. If you change it back down again, you get the low wind handicaps. If you change it enough, if you change it enough, then you get down to low wind. Anyway, let's go back and say it was between 11 and 17 knots. So we're going to be using the medium wind speed handicaps. You can incidentally override that if you want to. You could insist on using low or high, but normally if you just change the wind speed, it will automatically give you the correct version of the handicap. And let's say we're southeasterly wind. Right, now I'm going to put in some results. So the first boat I've got in is 4645. Here we are. Silver Tornado, and he finished at 11:58:45. Next boat is 4469, and he finished at 12:15:35. I'll just go in and put a few more boats in, and while I pause the video, and then I'll show you the result of all of that. Right, here we are. I've put in 7 of the 9 boats have results in this race, and if we go to review or print results, let's have a look at this particular race. Here we are. So this is the results of the race that I've just put in. You'll notice that the details are in the bar at the top here, and it says that I've used medium handicaps. You'll notice that I can change that if I want to. If you look at all these handicap numbers here, they correspond to what I put in for each boat as the medium ORC handicap. But if you go here and you insist on changing it to, say, high wind, save that, and you'll notice that the handicaps have changed. I'm now using the high wind handicap numbers. Go back here again. It will try to make me revert to the medium wind because it knows that the average of 11 and 17 is a medium wind strength between 9 and 14. The average is between 9 and 14. So let's save that again. And there we are. It's gone back to my medium handicaps. And that's all there is to it, really. The important thing is when you're setting up your class, don't forget to make sure that you specify handicap type ORC and that you click to have the triple ratings. I have put in a little bit more in the help menu here about ORC. In fact, I've done quite a lot to increase the number of articles that are in here about all kinds of subjects, but one of them is ORC. So if you click on Help, Class Register and Types of Handicap, how does HalSail implement ORC handicaps? Here we are, there's a little article about that which you can read. If you want to print it out, you can just click there to print the whole thing. Anyway, please do give ORC handicaps a try and let me know how you get on. I'm always keen to have feedback. Thank you very much.